Hello, everybody. You know how we do. You know how we do. 2 minutes. And we'll start talking about the thumbnail. I hope y'all having a good evening because I am. Hello. I hope we're having a wonderful evening. If you're just coming in and you've never been in my live, I always wait about 2 minutes and then I start talking. But I understand if you can't stay for 2 minutes. I understand. Man. Oh, I do have some great news. I got my son's first report card, and he has all A's and B's. And I'm like, what? Hey, I haven't seen you forever. Tonight is a messy night, okay? It's gonna be real quick. I'm gonna be messy. Man, so I'm so excited. I don't know. Well, this is what I typically did. I told him if he brings nothing but good grades, he can get his Switch this year. So, darn it. I'm like, man, why did I say that? But it's okay. He deserved it. And also, he has like, and in his other challenges, he wants to be in the Science Olympics. So he has to have like great grades for him to stay in that program. So that is his like that's his own personal hustle. Hey Melissa, nice seeing you again. All right, our 2 minutes is up. Y'all, I don't know if y'all seen the foolishness that's on these YouTube streets. Yes, foolishness. Grown women are going back and forth. Now, I want to break down my thumbnail. Okay, y'all saw the thumbnail. So I'm gonna just go from what is that? My right, my left. It doesn't matter. We're gonna start with House of Jasmine. Hey Lisa. Okay, so I'm gonna just speak with her. I'm gonna speak with her for a moment. You was never supposed to be a forever friend, and I'm gonna just say that. House of Dragon. Um, you never supposed to be forever friend. You was to make her feel cozy because you was Jasmine's Duke's project. Whatever Jasmine touched that's a lower channel than her, that is what you supposed to be. You don't supposed to be any higher. King Mike. Hey darling, I missed you on these streets. But I know why. But you never supposed to be on a forever team with Jasmine Dukes. I hope you realize that. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Jasmine always looking for lower people than what she has. Jasmine never wants higher people. She never wants somebody higher than her and how she felt with Chrissy. Just remember that. She only want to keep Olivia around because Olivia's in the dumps and Olivia's with the foolishness. But baby, you actually had a decent channel. And I had to watch her channel. I watched it when she was cleaning up and cooking. I understand, darling. But be honest with you, Jasmine Duke's channel and your channel wasn't supposed to be friends. You supposed to be her mod because you thought like her and you think if you think like her, you can stay. See, you most of the time when you have wrote in that comment, I'm a grown woman. I don't go back and forth or whatever you use. This is what you had to say. You stop thinking like her. You stop thinking certain things was okay. For you to even be in somebody else's life, I don't know. I don't track y'all. Molly, Melly, Melly is. I'm saying it right. Give me a thumbs up if I'm saying it right. You don't supposed to be there, and your growth told me everything I need to know. You grew up. Jazz hasn't grown up. That's the reason why you can't sit at her table anymore. And you should be thanking the gods that you are not sitting at this woman's table and you don't want to ever want to rekindle. There was nothing great about you and Jasmine's chemistry. And I just want to say that. Nothing great with your chemistry. Never. You are sitting at a different level mentally and physically. And Jasmine is still here trying to have babies with bums. Does that make any sense? Now, I'm not saying that I'm a single mother of three. So I can literally relate to her channel, y'all, because I'm a single mother of three. I have baby daddy issues. Who doesn't? You still could be married and you can still have problems with your husband, your baby daddy. So again, I could relate to her, but I couldn't relate to Jazz. And I think she had to take a step back and breathe and say, I don't like this. She didn't like the place where she was at. She talked about her trolls would come and attack her because she was standing up for Jazz. And she was quick and she did do that. But when I noticed that she wasn't in those lives for that baby's birthday, I did peep that out. House of Dragon, House, I'm sorry, House of Jasmine was not in those lives. I didn't see. She might have, but I didn't see it. I didn't see her proactive like she would any other time. Very so true. That is very, very, very true. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Jazz is afraid of growth. That's the reason why she's stuck on Peach. Peach is afraid of growth. That's understandable. That's very understandable. She loved Chrissy, getting tea back from Tom, Dick, and Harry. She could relate to that. Baby, you got tea back? Me too. She liked that. She loves that. House of Jasmine, I don't think I could see that in her channel when she's wiping and her house is clean. And y'all, when I'm telling you, with the woman of three, I can relate to it because I can relate to having a clean house. I can relate to having kids and then having a mess. I can relate to that. But I cannot relate to a mother that stay at home all day and have piles of dishes. And she has to hurry up and wash them before a man comes home, before he starts throwing his fists on walls and refrigerators. That's just how I look at it. House of Jasmine. This is another thing. Jasmine is a truly envy person in heart. You can't expect to grow with Jasmine. And if you did, like I said, she's going to tear you down. What she did today was she wanted to tear you down. She wanted people to, she didn't use your name, but she knew that you was going to clout back. But this is what she did. She had a group of people talking about how miserable you are. But you stay faithfully to her channel day in and day out. That's amazingly great because y'all, I don't even like some people's stuff. You have to remind me. King Mike, I'm sorry. I'm just picking on him tonight, y'all. But seriously, when you go on her channel, your channel, and you see how many times Jasmine like anything, she comment on anything. Probably very little. Very, very little. Because she don't want to see you doing better than she does. And that's just her main thing. Another thing, you shouldn't expect You shouldn't expect anything other after she did what she did to Chrissy. That should have been your topping, your icing, your cherry, the fork, the flour. It could have been everything to have you walk away from this lady. But you didn't, because you thought you was going to be friends with her for a lifetime. But y'all business. Don't shit where you sleep. You supposed to got your promo, and that's it. Not a mod. You don't work for free. Hold on, let me read your comments. Yes, very true. It blows my mind as well. All right. So I'm finished with House of Jazz. Now let's go to Jasmine Dukes, aka Mike Tyson on my thumbnail. Yes, I did not even, I just left it where it was, okay? Because she had a lot of hoorah tonight, okay? Jasmine, you lose friends like I lose socks in a washing machine, y'all. That tells me a lot. You lose, y'all, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know where half of these socks are, but I lose socks a lot, okay? And that's the only thing I can compare with friendships is socks and Jasmine friendships. There shouldn't be you don't think it's you that's the problem? It can't be 5,000 people jealous of that one masculine, musty female. And I know you're musty because every time Chris comes through that door, you rush to take a shower. Ooh, I just took a shower. Ooh, I just took a shower. Because you've been musty. You one of those people that like to smell your, what is that called? Ass air. Ooh, that smells good, too. Yes. Because there's no way. It's like 9 o'clock at night and that shower taste feels so good. Baby, I don't know about y'all, but if I get a chance to take a shower and walk in the house, that's what I'm doing. And I'm relaxed. I'm not hopping on a YouTube trying to be for somebody. Just not. It don't make any sense to me. Also, you better be careful who you think is your friends. You add people on your channel for moderators like they're giving out free meals at the Salvation Army. Your moderators are like literally just standing there like, hey, how can I be a moderator? Oh, you want to be one? Okay. And then you turn around and say, hey, I gotta do a thorough check on my moderators. You should. But you give it out like it's Halloween candy. In a very nice neighborhood, y'all. Okay? Nice. We gotta make sure we in a nice neighborhood. You giving out candy, you giving moderators like it's candy. Because you don't have any friends in real life. You don't have real people that you can relate to. So you relate to strangers. That's sad and pitiful. Very sad and pitiful. But I'm done with you because I think we all see what type of person you are. You can't keep friends. And if you do, when you lose friends, it's always their problem or always their fault. It's never yours. You can't even take responsibility that this woman actually fucking grew up in less than 3 months of just being a moderator of yours. You can't even say, hey, we just went our separate ways. You couldn't even say that because you're not smart enough to even identify what is what. You got to say she's hating or she's jealous. Of what? somebody that have to use a filter to do all your videos, all your TikToks? You're jealous of that? I'm not the prettiest girl in the world, y'all. So it is what it is, okay? And it's don't say, "Oh, you pretty." No, sometimes it's not the pretty, but you have flaws. And when I say I have flaws, I have flaws. But baby, you won't see me in a filter. This is not a filter that is on my screen. That's actually my real face. But you have to use a filter just to be on a short talking. You're not happy with yourself, and it shows every day. I'm done with her. So now we're going to do the final one because I am messy today. You mean a sloth, not a turtle, do. Yes, they do. And we're going to talk about Chris. Chris, I just want to know this. What man that you rub elbows with sits around with a bunch of women chit-chatting and gossiping? Like, I swear, there's men I date, my stepdad, my dad, I call him dad. My real dad, he's nosy. He likes to tell you tea. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know, y'all know guys like that. My dad is a quiet one, and then he tells people tea. Like he tells the tea. Like, how did you know? Because they think I'm not listening. So my dad, my real dad, he actually listen, but he don't like. He's not a bitch move. He don't go and and do bitch moves. He knows the tea. Okay, he just knows the tea, and sometimes you can say, "Hey, Dad, what's going on?" And he'll tell you the tea. And I was like, "How do you know?" So yeah, my dad's nosy, but Chris, when Jazz always have some type of beef, some type of you somewhere near. This is a woman that she needs to make 20K. You don't think this type of talk is going to hinder her from getting that 20K? Or do you really like Jazz? Because it seems like you keep on allowing her to put her foot in her mouth. And that doesn't even make any sense. I really don't. I'm sitting here thinking about it. I'm like, damn, you're the man of the relationship. You can't control her. You can't have a spoken reason conversation with her. You are like Don King. You use the shit out of her and her money and make her look like an ass. I did right with this thumbnail. I think I did. I think I did right. Because House of Dragon. Y'all, I need to catch up on that show. House of Jasmine. You can't play fair with certain people. And Jasmine, you only going to do what people tell you to do. Like Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson he only went by what other people wanted him to go by. That's the sad part about it. And Chris, you're going to always be in the middle of bitch moves. That's the reason why you're sitting here doing this wishful wedding planning. And I don't know if y'all seen it, but Jazz was on there for about 15 minutes, y'all. So I only watched the live enough to do my own personal research of who she was talking about. But she was on that live for 15 minutes. And it took her 15 minutes to get 100 likes. Jazz, I don't tell you something. You had about 500 people asking for mods. I'm being real. I'm being very serious. Like, majority of people that was conversating with her wanted to be a mod. It was mod season over there. Sad. But at the end of the day, that's jazz life, y'all. That's jazz. And I see her channel will stay 53, 54 for about another 5 or 6 months, y'all. Because eventually people are going to walk away from her and they're going to say this is nonsense. I just want to say this one thing. My video about her and the baby, I'm happy you here, baby. That's one thing that matters. I'm going to say this. I have more comment hate towards me about Jazz, me doing that short, than I had dislikes. That tells me a lot. So somebody might have came on there and talked shit just to get a couple of but they sliply hit that like button. It just didn't make any sense to me. I had more hate comments than actual hate dislikes. But that's just how I look at it, y'all. But I'm gonna go because I have another show tomorrow to do. But I'm gonna catch up on y'all comments. Okay, hold on. Pick a color. My other shorts haven't got like nobody don't really. I don't know. I'm not a short person. Like I can't do shorts, and I'm still trying to figure out how to vlog on my camera and upload it on my phone. Y'all, hopefully, I don't know when I'm gonna get that done. Hold on. Because she don't, Ebony, I don't know if you're still here. She is like a kid. They only want to hear what they, it's just like somebody tell you something doesn't fit or they don't look good. Then you're going to like, well, I like it. And knowing damn well that don't look good. You know damn well that the behavior you're displaying on YouTube for yourself is not great. You know what? It is a gimmick, Rep BK, NC, NY. That's a gimmick. She's content with wishful thinking. Because yesterday, when he was talking about, I'm going to make her cry, she's going to be like, yeah, you're going to make me cry. And I'm going to say this. This is another thing I want to say. K Slade TV has said in her comments, stop milking the pregnancy. Jazz said, yup, that's right. I wish they stopped milking it. I think she was talking to you, Jazz. See, I think Jazz don't understand criticism and sarcastic and real and what, I think that girl wrote that just because Jazz do milk the pregnancy. Jazz loves to. We don't milk the pregnancy. That's not our body. We don't milk showing off that I'm pregnant or I'm having a baby or da da da. We don't do that. She does it. So why would she think that she was talking to a hater? See, I don't think Jazz comprehend anything that's going on in her world. So yeah, that's just me. But yeah, he's not going to pay for it. Jazz is scared of everything. Oh my gosh. Y'all tell her to stop. Please tell her to stop drinking that teleport. Please. I am so tired of the teleport. I am very tired of it. And I do. Yes, I'm broke. Okay. So when I tell y'all I'm broke, this is what I'm gonna tell y'all. I do Instacart. So when I pick up teleport for some people, and this is like typically in wealthy areas, they always have like a rack of lamb that is in that order with that wine all the time with a certain beef cut or short ribs. But I always thought it was cooking wine because yeah, they didn't have that and it was like mad cheap. So let me find out she over there cooking. Let me find out she over there getting drunk off of cooking wine. It's not cooking wine because I don't see nobody drinking it for kicks and giggles. And the only reason I know that it was cooking wine is because on Instacart they have an ingredients list, or they'll tell you this is for this meal, and that's the only reason why. Hell, you know what? It doesn't matter. I wish YouTube go ahead and block My Jazzy Life channel. Stop payment. I wish they would stop payment on a lot of people on YouTube. Yes, I really do. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to crack that in your thing, but I had to get something to drink. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, I wish they block her channel. Because what is she producing? I'm tired of tacos Monday through Wednesday. Okay, I'm tired of tacos. I'm tired of nachos. Girl could at least make those shells tacos. Y'all remember she made those shell tacos? And I was like, oh my goodness, dude. I was shook. I was like, okay, Krista might be rubbing on her. Those kids ate those shells and she had like little tacos. But yeah, I want to see the wedding. I want to see that neck bone fountain and the buffet of Tony pizzas. I want to see that. I want to see the brisket nachos area. I don't think that she can cook real food. Her kids are not worth real food. That's what it is at the end of the day. Her kids are not worth real food. Well, one day, I always say this. One day, she's going to sit back. She's going to have to look at her children in the face and have to explain what the hell she did their whole childhood. That's one day she's going to have to do. Like when you make bad decisions, and she can't think she's making good decisions. Okay. You can't tell me she's doing the best she can, baby. No, no, ma'am. You can't tell me she's doing the best she can. And they genuinely feel like she's doing the best she can. I do everything. When you have to tell people I am on mommy duties, and baby, if you have kids, we know what type of duties we got. And hell, I don't have duties. I'm a mother. Gotta do this junk so I can enjoy my nights with my kiddos, or I can enjoy, when my parents say, "Hey, I'm coming down," and I can go get my nails done. Oh my gosh, I can go eat a meal by myself, take my time. That's what moms do. We get that little break. See, her break was rushed. See, when her and Chris went down for her birthday, it was rushed. It was his time, and it was his time, and she really couldn't enjoy anything because it was his agenda, not hers. Do you think Caitlin Caitlin have a better chance? Caitlin have a better chance of getting her own channel and getting her own YouTube check before she see that cash out for her birthday, okay? And she might get a little bit more. I don't know if y'all ever seen that video when they had an ice cream truck, and she was like, "It's expensive. It's expensive to buy ice cream from the ice cream truck now, right?" And then she told the little girl, "Hey, you got money, right?" I was like, "Lady, stop it, dude. If you can't buy all the kids ice cream, just don't buy it. Just don't buy it." I think she used that birthday money to buy some of Caitlin's Christmas birthday stuff. I don't think Jazz had the money. That's just my personal opinion. I don't think she had the money, y'all. Yeah, I did see that. Now I don't know if he gave it to her or he said, "Hey, I'm going to leave the money with Hannah, and when you come down, you can go get whatever you want." But I don't think he trusted. And you know what tells me? This is what it tells me. That if he did that, he knows Jazz. He knows Jazz. And I feel like when Jazz was sitting there struggling, when she had the twins and said, "I barely have money for diapers and shit like that," I think his family cut him off. I personally think the family did not financially give anything to Jazz during the time that Philip was in jail. Because I feel like Jazz is the type that abuse the family, if y'all know what I mean. Y'all talk about that darn van. Well, I'm proud. I'm proud if she did keep that van. Okay, we all know the truck got repo one time, and Chris told her from the jump, "Don't let this shit happen again." But I'm still trying to figure out what the hell he get mad to break a tripod. No, was it a try? What is that thing called? I got it right here. A tri stand. I want to know what made him that mad to break it. Woman, what I tell you about feeding those kids my chicken wings? They're my wings. I felt like they did not deal with her because he had said, well, it's both people's fault. And it was like, I think it's both of them. I'm faulting everybody that, they was not around the kids. Mm-mm. We don't know that, Melly. We don't know. Really. Really, Ebony, with those arms and those hips, do you think they're getting through anything of hooping? Let me stop talking about it before I get those potato salads arms. And trust me, I love my starch and bread. I do not want those potato salad arms, okay? Sweet Jesus. That grown man. I don't know who's gonna run her off, but I feel like somebody's about to run Jasmine off of YouTube. I don't know who's gonna run her off, but I'm waiting. Well, one, I don't like other people's kids. I really don't. And they'll be the ones that I feel like knowing Jazz, and if I had smell-o-vision, if we all had smell-o-vision, we'd be upset. But sometimes for her, what she used to say about the kids, like one of them peed in a bottle and put it in the refrigerator, and the kids would be pissy, diapers full. Yeah, I can smell piss. And I don't want to play with nobody's children like that. See, I love bread. I swear, McDonald's try to play me, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. I'm really pissed off at McDonald's. So I would typically about every day. Hell, if it wasn't every day, it was every day. But I would typically use my McDonald's app. I can buy a drink for $1 and get a large fry free. So I went back on the app and that thing says $2. I was like, you know what? You're not going to make me spend more money than what I have to, okay? So yeah, that used to be my daily treat was McDonald's French fries. And then one day I looked down, I was like, oh yeah, these McDonald's fries is catching up to me. No, you know what, Rep? Okay, so there's an old joke like if your aunt's arms don't have this little overflap, you ain't eating that potato salad. So that's where I got it from. And I bet you slim too, but girl, if you make some good potato salad, mail it this way. Definitely for Christmas. I'm hosting Christmas at my house. Addicted to French bread. It depends on what. Well, King Mike, I'm gonna have to show y'all my seafood Alfredo. And I'm gonna tell you, it's like I feel like it's cheaper than anything. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I think our society became so vain that I be like looking at some of my like old pictures from my aunts and stuff in like the 90s and stuff. Baby, they don't make grandmas and aunties like that no more. Right now, somebody's auntie is just coming back from DR with a whole new butt implant. So they don't make aunties and stuff like that no more. Oh, okay. We're just in a vein. So everything that we see somebody else's body type, and sometimes we like to body shame other people, I guess, but sometimes people need to be body shamed. Yes, girl, I can't stand children like that in real time. I have a friend, and y'all, this is really quick because I'm not trying to hold y'all up, but this is really quick. I have a friend that is actually a jazz in real life. When I tell y'all she's an actual jazz, she's actually jazz. She's a chondriac. The worst person that's a chondriac I ever known. Very worst. So when it's times for her kids, she's like taking them to the doctors, to the ER. She's taking them everywhere. So I went over her house one day and she told her son to stop doing something. And when I tell you this boy did not stop, and I almost wanted to snatch him up, I was like, oh shit, I forgot you're not my child. Y'all, my kids know this one rule. If I say stop, you better stop. If you hear me talking to adults, you better shut up. Okay? My mom used to tell me this saying all the time. A child is supposed to be seen, not heard. Baby, and that don't irks my nerves. When I hear kids jumping in conversations, whew, it does something to me. It gives me flashbacks. Because my mama used to snatch me up when I was a kid. Definitely, I was talking in a grown up face. Baby, they don't make parents like they did back in the day. Mm-mm. And it's not even a grown thing. There's some things I will allow my son to have a conversation with in a child way. And when y'all might hear me talk about my son English a little bit more. My daughter is quiet. She's quiet. She's sticks to herself. But and of course, my infant he don't talk. But my son, he will talk. He will engage. But he knows like if I'm talking to my friend, you better not butt in. Um, and my mom keeps him on the wraps with that as well. Like you are a kid, you know. You know what? King. I'm gonna say this. What was he doing in Vegas? Walking the strip and get in a room. Don't you remember he said he wind up at this wild party? Y'all remember that? King Mike, answer me. Cause you said something. You opened the Pandora box. Okay? Cause that Vegas trip he was going. And those kids suddenly got what did the kids get? COVID? And Jazz is like, I don't know I don't think he should be going. I already told him. You never know. You never know. And if he comes across this video, this is grown folks talking. So if you don't like it, Phil, I see you on your side, okay? I'm sorry, Bella. I'm so sorry. You know, but I don't know. I'm serious. I am dead serious. I ain't lying, Bella. He went on that trip and then he was talking about going to this house and they had wild things going on. And he was like, I'm not in it. But where was your woman at? Where was she at? Because you ain't leaving me in no strange hotel while you walk the strip. And somebody, no. Unless he was lying, y'all. Because I think he was lying about that $700. Talking about he spent $700. Boy, if you don't get out of here. See? Now, where was she at? Because that didn't even make any sense. You went in Vegas with me. You gambling with my tax money. And you leaving me? Come on now. Maybe he was lying. Maybe he was talking to Asia and they just said, well, just give him something about sex. And I don't know, y'all. Yes. I think he's low-key embarrassed of Hannah. He gives me the vibes like he's jealous. He's not jealous. He embarrassed. Like he don't really like being seen next to her. But she let everybody know they're together. Because she kept saying, babe, 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 baby. Well, first they will have to fly on the East Coast. They can't come here with an EBT card. And, Thanksgiving is around, their payday. But if they can't even... See, I'm going to be at my aunt's house this year. So, my aunt and Jazz, her feet would not even be allowed in the house. Like, we can't even walk in the house with shoes. But her feet Look like she got a pair of shoes on. So I don't know what she's gonna do. She can't walk in my aunt's house. You know what? Hannah seems like the Philip don't really like her dressing up, but she sneaks it. Cause she probably got a mother who's talking about, man, you better not let yourself go because you got this man, cause he is a jailbird. I think they're allergic to water, personally. All you gotta do is sprinkle system and they will flee. Okay. You can't you can't tell me they ain't afraid of water. They're afraid of water. But I don't know, y'all. I am about to hit the hay because I had to be messy tonight, y'all. But I hope y'all have a lovely evening. Well, it'll be morning to some. And I'll talk to y'all later. It was nice to talking to all of y'all. Yes, Bella, she did. She said that she's been around. And that's what I was saying in my last live. Jasmine got shook. She thought Asia was going to be the one that he goes back to. But she never thought about this girl. That's the crazy part. Because Jazz seemed very like she always thought she was a better competition than Asia. Personally, she thought she was on Asia level. But no, dude. You neck to neck with Hannah. And Hannah's not an ugly woman, y'all. So, but she's neck to neck. She always thought her competition was Asia. Y'all, let that sink in. Let that sink in. Oh, gosh. You know, it might be hard out there in Texas for a man. It explains why she was always fighting with Asia. Yeah. And you know what? How many times I said I have to go, right? Yeah. It's so funny. She said she was a daddy's. She said she was a daddy's girl, right? So I think I'm blocked. Yes, I'm blocked too. Cause I said, really, with a baby, with the you the baby mama, you were the third baby mama to each of your baby daddies. and, and Philip was your high school sweetheart. Make that make sense, y'all. Y'all, there's no way. Your daddy would have stopped you at least after the first baby with a baby daddy. And you're the baby. He wasn't even over 21. Make that make sense. Well, maybe he was. I think she did too. I think when she realized that he had a girlfriend and it wasn't her, she was like furious. Because y'all, I don't know if y'all remember, she was like his mod. She know, y'all, some people have a heart, but I don't have a heart for stupidity. So this is a man that mistreated you, pimped you out. You're pregnant. You still out there in those streets for him. Every time he could make you look bad, he did. He took your son away. You still went back and pimped with him. You still went out hooking. And he's in jail because of you. He gets out, you at his doorstep. Make that make sense. But a lot of people have real heart for people. And they like to use like what I like to call us. It's what kind of syndrome is it? Stockholm syndrome. Don't make excuses for stupidity. Philip must got that mushroom tip, y'all. Cause there's no way I'm gonna be hooking, get myself wrist up. And AIDS and HIV is not the worst thing. Just something that make your kitty cat itch is the worst thing for me. My messed up pH balance is enough for me. I don't know about nobody else. He got you out here walking a strip and you got a messed up pH balance. You think I'm be calling that man? Nope. I don't know. Maybe he had some game. She always had low self-esteem, y'all. Being baby mama number 3, you gotta have some low self-esteem. And you ain't no daddy's girl. I'm my real father, only daughter. What baby was under the bed? Hold up. I don't know nothing about that. But y'all, I think Hannah might be trying to get pregnant, y'all. She seemed like the type that she thinks this is going to hold him down. I don't know. I don't know. This whole situation. Believe it or not, all of them, they like that. You know, I used to always say I want a man with just give me some time. But shit, I know that broke men got time and talk. That's all they can give you. Okay? Give me a busy man that stays he is not home during the day. But Rose, you know what? I feel like she's not. See, I might be a hater, y'all. We're going to say it like it is. I might be a hater. I think she's watching Liv, Nisha, and Gerard. I'm really starting to feel that way. I don't feel like it's organic, but to each his own. I just don't feel like it's organic. It's too rehearsed. She knows that Jazz ain't doing the best as a mom. That's the reason why she can come and do painting nails and stuff to make it look good. I just think she's watching and she's just knowing how to manipulate to look good. I just think that's what I personally believe. I don't believe it's organic. It just seems so weird that you invested. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think she might have a kid of her own, but it just seemed like she's a little bit too invested in the kids. That's just me. I'm sorry. Your kids got a mama. I am not going to be going out my way to get your children with their willing body mother and decoring their party. You better call her. You get what I'm saying? Like, did you see Chris at the party out doing his stuff? Nope. But you saw her. That's just how I felt. But again, to each his own. I've been called a hater for not agreeing with, I don't know if you know, but I'm not I'm not a fan of the Liv and Nisha and Rod. I just not. I think it's creepy. But that's to each his own. Yeah, she might be stepping up. Yes, he might be a great father, but the investment is just creepy to me. And that's just how I'm a mother. So, and I think I do a very job taking care of my kids. So, even if it's not what you think it looks like, you're not going to outshine me. That's just me. But you think I just think she, and I feel like Philip, for him to say what he said, Nisha can do better. I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's like something that's got Philip's name all over it, but we can't point it out. Hannah can't point it out. Like, I just can't point out Nisha and Gerard. Can't point it out. I don't know about anybody else, but if I'm single, I don't have kids. Sorry. I'm not going to be the stepmother of the year. Just let you know that. I think anybody that deals with Philip, they do have baby fever with him. He seems like, now, after Jazz, then came Asia or somebody else. After Jazz, how did he talk any other woman to have sex with him? I'm just curious. Okay, I don't want to know the details, but how he talked somebody into having sex with him after having 5 kids. It's shocking to me. And I'm just shocked. Like, how did that happen? But to each his own, y'all. To each his own. You know, I think everybody needs to have love to do. So it is what it is. But y'all, I am about to step out, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Catch the replay game. Yes, he has. Okay, he has I think the son that had like a birth defect. That's the oldest, Junior. Then he had a little girl that is like 2 years older than Caitlin. Then he had, if I'm not mistaken, he had Caitlin. Then he had Quincy. Then he had Amaya. He had Quincy, Asia's daughter. Then he had the twins. And then he had 2 more kids. And, one of those kids was adopted. So, yeah. So he had, Jazz was baby mama number 3. And she baby mama number 3 with Chris. Girl, 3 is her magic number. But y'all have a lovely night, y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow if it's God's will. So I'll talk to y'all later. Night. Bye.